Hey guys, I have a really fun, quick routine that's great for the whole backside of the body. It is an interval routine, so we're going to be doing 4 different exercises and we're going to do 3 rounds of the routine. So in each round, the exercise will be done for 45 seconds, except the final round where it'll be a little bit shorter. There's not much rest in between. Well, there's really none. So prepare yourself for a good solid workout for the backside of the body, and we'll end with a great ab blaster at the end for the front. This is safe for diastasis recti, safe for prolapse. It's a great core workout, and I'll give modifications if you need to back off or if you want more of a challenge. So let's get started. Get started lying on your belly on your mat. So come on down onto your belly, and we're going to begin with 45 seconds of Superman or Superwoman. Let's go. You can start by engaging your bottom and making sure that you exhale as you lift everything up off the ground. So exhale as you lift everything up and inhale down. Now this is the beginner and moderate version. I'm going to show you a more advanced version next. This is with your hands forward. So be careful if this feels like it tweaks or pinches your low back, then don't do this more advanced version. Stick with the regular version where your elbows are bent. Keep going, you're almost there, and finish up, last one. Great. Next move is swimming. So alternating your opposite arm and leg lifting off the floor. So for example, left arm and right leg and right arm and left leg. Exhale as you lift your arm and leg off the floor, and be sure that you're thinking not about height so much, but about length. Feel like you're really lengthening your arm and your leg apart from one another, and feel that whatever one side is doing, the same thing is happening on the other side. So we're going for balance and symmetry between the two sides that you're lifting. Keep going. You should really feel this in the whole back side of your body in a good way. Finish up, almost done, and stop. Next move, we're going to go into a back extension. So hands behind your ears. You can tuck your toes under for more support. That can be helpful. Now I'm going to show you a rotation here. So look to the right side of your mat and lift up. Now come to the center, lift up. Look to the left side of your mat, look up. Come to the center and up. Look to the right and up. Center and up. Left and up. Center and up. Keep going. And if this is too much, feel free to put your hands on the mat and use your arms to help kind of press you up gently. Keep your feet on the ground. They're not to be lifting up. Your feet are supporting you on the ground. And finish it up. That is a tough one. Hope you liked it. Now, come onto your hands and knees briefly and down onto your elbows. Really pull your belly button to your spine and lift that right leg up and down. You do not have to go as high as I am going. Make sure that you don't feel any crunching or pinching in your low back. You can take it slower and lower. Again, you do not have to go this high. Just be sure you're keeping your belly button pulled in toward your spine. And being on your forearms makes this better for you if you have diastasis recti than being on your hands. When you're on your hands, gravity is really pulling down on the anterior abdominal wall. This is better, being on your forearms. Almost done. Finish it up. Big booty blast here, and then switch sides. Shake it out briefly. Really pull the belly button toward the spine and left leg up and down. Again, you do not have to lift your leg as high as I am lifting. You can take it slower and lower. If you feel like your low back is pinching at all, then do not go so high. Take it slower and lower. You got to listen to your own body and do what works for you. Keep going. Again, you should really be feeling this out now in your left butt cheek. Try to keep your weight centered so that you're not shifting to the right or to the left. Keep going, almost there. This side feels longer, but it's not. I timed it. All right, finish up. Ding. And coming down into round 2. So on your belly again, straight into Superwoman. So remember, just like before, you can have your elbows bent. I actually like this level. I like elbows bent and really drawing my shoulder blades together on my back, keeping my shoulders away from my ears. But this is the more advanced version if you want to try that with your arms out in front. Exhale as you lift everything off the ground, strengthening the backs of the legs, the bottom, the low back muscles, the mid back muscles. Don't let your shoulders crunch up toward your ears. Here I am going back to the one that I like. I like doing this version better than the arms in front of me version. And finish it up. Last one. Good. Coming down into the swimming. So alternating sides. Right arm, left leg, and left arm, right leg. Remember, it's not so much about how high you can get your arms and legs. It's more about how far you can reach them apart from one another. Stretch your body. Really feel that length. Keep breathing steadily. And I'm going to show you a more advanced move if you want to try going faster. It's just an option. So just make sure that you're doing opposite arm and leg, and then you can go nice and fast, keeping everything off the ground the whole time. This is just an option. It's just for fun if you want to try it. Keep going. We're almost there. You should really be feeling this in the back side of the body. And finish up. Excellent. Moving on to the next move, back extension. Again, hands behind your ears and just lifting up and down. Then look to the right and down, middle and down, and then left and down. Again, when you look to the sides, you're looking toward the corners of your yoga mat. So now I'm looking to the left corner of my yoga mat, and then up in the middle, and then the right corner, and then up in the middle, and then the left corner, and up in the middle. This is a really intense move for your low back. If you feel like it's pinching at all, then put your hands on the ground. Do not have them behind your ears. You can still do the move. It's just easier. I don't want anyone feeling pain. And remember, your feet are on the floor or the mat for this one. Finish up. And coming back down into those leg lifts from your forearms, really pull belly button to the spine strongly as you exhale, and then right leg lifts up and down. Really bringing this work deep into your right butt cheek and keeping your pelvis as square to the ground as possible. So try to keep your pelvis fairly square to the ground. Now, I am comfortable. I don't have low back issues, so I'm comfortable with this extra movement in my low back. It feels good to me, actually, to have this kind of slight arch in my low back every time I lift my leg. But if you have any low back issues, do not lift your leg so high. Keep it slower and lower. All right, finish up and quickly switch sides. Belly button lifts to the spine as you exhale, and then left leg goes up and down. Again, if you are comfortable with this high kick like I'm doing, and you're comfortable with that low back movement you can see in the video, then do what I'm doing. But if you're not, do not even worry if you have to go lower and slower with your leg. You want control. And thinking about keeping your pelvis fairly square, hips square, pointing down toward the mat. Belly button pulled in toward your spine. Keep breathing. You're about there. Finish up. Couple more and done. Okay, so this is a mini round. We are just going to do 10-ish reps of each exercise. So I'm showing you 10 reps. So we're going to start with the Superwoman. 10 nice reps. Again, you can have either arm position you want. This is the one where everything lifts off the ground. Exhale every time you lift everything off the ground. Great total back of the body toner. And finish up. Okay, so now we're going to do 10-ish reps. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, the swimming. Remember, you can do this faster if you would like to, or just stay slow with me. We're almost done, just a couple more on each side. And go ahead, finish up. All right, next round is our extensions. So to the side and up. And this is 2 and middle. This is 3 and middle. Look to the left. This is 4 and middle. Look to the right. This is 5 and middle. Look to the left. This is 6 and middle. Again, you can use your hands on the mat for more support. And you can always take it slower than I'm showing. If this is too fast, go slower. That is just fine. Okay. We are there. So come back onto the hands and knees briefly, down onto the forearms, bring that belly button to your spine, and nice quick, this is a quick mini round, so we're doing 10 reps, really nice and fast, but we're gonna hold the last one. So hold it and down. Other side, belly button to spine, belly button to spine. We're almost done, you guys. Keep going. Left leg, belly button to spine, and hold and down. Okay, brief little child's pose. Stretch out the low back. I like to crawl my fingers forward and come up on my fingertips like I'm tenting my fingertips. And then I like to shift my hips to the left and walk my hands to the right. Nice side stretch. And then shift my hips to the right and walk my hands to the left. And man, no rest for the weary in this one. We're gonna go straight down onto the back, roll yourself down, bend the knees, point the toes, legs stay together the whole time for slalom. This is our final little ab blaster. So keep your belly button pulled in, in, in. Your knees and your hips are shifting to the right and the left, to the right and the left, belly button to spine, exhaling every time you slightly lift the hips to move in this kind of slalom pattern. Now I like to look up at my feet and see how they're trying to stay in about the same position on the ceiling. If like, this is a really terrible video that I'm showing in the inset picture here. It's real shaky because I was filming it with my iPhone. But look, see how the feet are staying in the same general position. They're not swinging wildly from side to side. We're doing this for about 1.5 minutes, so keep going. You should really feel this in your obliques and your deep, deep abdominals. Exhale every time you lift those hips off the ground. Keep the legs together, the knees together. Keep going. We're almost done, you guys. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Knees and feet together, feet in the same general position on this, like they're pointing toward the ceiling. Low belly pulled in, nice and strong. Don't let your low back arch. Belly button to spine. Almost done. And there you go. Hug those knees into the chest. Really feel like you're massaging out your low back, and then straighten and stretch one leg at a time. Nice little hip flexor stretch and kind of finishing up ab move, abdominal move, and then big long pencil stretch. This one is my favorite. Just pull your feet and hands apart from one another. Go ahead and, if you want to, let your low back arch. That might feel kind of good. And then just bring your arms out to the side for a moment. Take some deep belly breaths. And you did it. When you come up to sit, roll to your side first. So roll to your side, press yourself up. You never want to just jackknife up. And I always like to seal in my practice with a nice little reach overhead and hands at your heart. You did it. Roll out your spine, do anything that feels juicy and good, and enjoy the way you feel right now. You should feel amazing. If this video has served you, please check back to my channel often. I create new videos every week. Subscribe, like, share this video with your friends. I'm all about safe and fun core and pelvic floor fitness. And until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.